You gotta show yourself, because you count.
Oh, Mr. Cool down there.
No, I'm just trying to sleep.
Okay, gotcha. For this speech, I want everybody to think of a world where we walk around with a brown paper bag with 3 items inside that describe ourselves to each other. I want you to think about what items you would put in your bag to describe yourself to everybody else. The 3 items that I chose were my wedding ring, learning toy, and a Paramore CD. I chose my wedding ring to describe my role as a wife. And as a wife, I am glue, and I'm a support system. I say I'm glue because I'm what holds our family together. I'm the optimist in our family. You can usually bring together the best part of any situation that we're going through, and I can remind my husband that we have each other and we have our family, and it's for our motivation to get through all of the tough situations we're going through and have been through. I'm also a mediator in our family. I help hold together our relationships. I help find solutions when there's fights going on. Help keep everybody pretty well together and kind of in agreement with each other. I think the most important role as a wife is to be your husband's support system. And I've been through about 5 years with every problem that he's had and every issue he's had and every obstacle he's had. I've been there to cheer him on and tell him he can do whatever it is he wants to do. He can get through whatever it is he's going through. He's strong and he can come out on top of all of it. I'm also his best friend. I'm the person he can rant to about everything. He can tell me everything, get everything off of his shoulders, just make himself feel better. And I'm also the mean person who tells him things that he doesn't want to hear but needs to hear. Makes me the best person in the world. I think a wife and mom have a lot of the same roles, and they each separately have many roles, and a lot of those come together. But as a mom, I am also my kids' support system, and at some point I will be mediating a lot of their fights. So I chose for a mom my learning toy, and I chose that because I think as a mom you're a teacher. You're the first teacher that your kids have. I've taught my son to walk and talk and feed himself, and taught him a lot of things that go along with growing up in life. So I'm a teacher in life, and I'm also a teacher when it comes to him getting ready for school. I've taught him to count to 10 by himself. I've taught him to body parts. I've taught him a bunch of different body parts, and he's helped with that. He's named off a few pretty funny ones. I'm also part of his growing vocabulary. We help him learn new words every single day, and unfortunately, it keeps growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. With learning and curiosity, with little ones comes accidents, many of them. And when that happens, I become a nurse. I become Nurse Mommy. I can apply Band-Aids, and I take temperatures, and I give all-powerful kisses and hugs and snuggles that make everything all better, no matter how they're feeling. But before I was ever a mom and a wife, I was just me. And something that a lot of people I was friends with all that time ago would have told you about me is that I love Paramore. I annoyed many of my friends with listening to Paramore because it's all they would hear when they would come over and hang out with me. Paramore has always been able to cheer me up, no matter what kind of mood I'm in. It can cheer me up in my gloomiest moods, and it can cheer me up even when I'm already in a great mood. It just boosts me up even more. I like singing to it and dancing to it, and it just It makes me feel better all around. And Paramore has also become something that my family enjoys and I can share with them. My husband likes Paramore and my kids even like to dance and listen to Paramore. And I'm really glad that something that was really personal to me is something that I can now share with the other two important aspects of my life. To conclude, if you were to look into my brown bag, you would see 3 individual items that have many different meanings. They signify all 3 of the important aspects of my life. They signify me as a mother, me as a wife, and just me as a person. And like me, those 3 items hold many meanings and many purposes altogether. Now you can see it.